With a Friday edition of KNOP's Panhandle Roundup, I'm Victoria Kramer. And following a multi-hour debate and discussion, Scottsbluff County Commissioners had decided a vote to reject a permit for a utility-grade solar project. The Nebraska Rural Radio Association reports that as proposed, the Situla solar energy product by Dunley Energy would have placed over 600,000 solar panels, generating up to 400 megawatts of power on more than 1,000 acres of land in the southwest portion of Scottsbluff County. Scottsbluff County Commissioners voted 3-2 to reject the permit. And a Panhandle woman appeared in Kimball County District Court virtually this week regarding charges following a shooting at a motel last Halloween. News Channel Nebraska reports that Leota Kant has been charged with several felony accounts, including use of a firearm to commit a felony. The defense is planning a not guilty plea by reason of insanity following a November of 2023 evaluation. On the evening of October 31st, 2023, a resident at the Finer Motel informed police that the 86-year-old shot at the resident a handful of times, after which he was transported to Kimball Health Services with non-life-threatening injuries. Kant is currently housed in an assisted living facility and with a next court date set for July 2nd. And a 20-year-old Scottsbluff man has been arrested for having an alleged sexual relationship with a 14-year-old. The Nebraska Rural Radio Association reports that Dwayne Bauer was arrested earlier this week following an investigation by the Gering Police Department, during which Bauer admitted to engaging in sexual acts with the teenager but denied having sex with her. Bauer was arrested and faces charges of first-degree sexual assault of a minor and third-degree assault.
Like in the Panhandle for today, it's going to be mostly clear skies with those mostly sunny skies throughout the day and temperatures in those 70s. Right now, 59 in Sydney, 55 in Kimball, 61 in Scottsbluff, 60 in Alliance. With those temperatures, winds are blowing in from the northwest at about 3 to 13 miles per hour across the Panhandle from the northwest. So it looks like for tomorrow there is a chance of rain and thunderstorms with temperatures in those mid-60s, and then for Sunday to finish out the weekend, highs in those 70s with a chance of rain and thunderstorms. And then for Monday to start off next week, lows in the 80s, going to be very nice for Monday to kick off this coming week with those temperatures in those 80s. So that's it for weather. Here's John Clanton with sports.
Welcome to the Sports Desk. The Western Nebraska Community College baseball team in Region 9 baseball tournament action on Thursday. And the Cougars open Region 9 tournament play with a win, defeating Lamar 8-5. Pitcher Adrian Short striking out 10 batters in the win for the Cougars, and they would use a 5-run 6th inning to seal the win. Cougars currently playing top-seeded Southeast Community College in a winner's bracket contest. And finally, local athletes in Class C out in Baird for the District C9 track and field meet. And as you can see, several local athletes punching tickets into Omaha with strong track and field performances. The Nebraska State Track and Field Meet begins this coming Wednesday, May 15th, and runs through May 18th. Good luck to all of the qualifiers. That's all from the Sports Desk. Everyone have a great weekend. And see ya.
Thanks, John. And Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilgers announced a multi-million-dollar settlement with wireless carriers over deceptive and misleading advertising practices. The more than $10 million settlement with AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon Wireless comes after a multi-state investigation. The settlement requires the carriers to make future advertisements truthful about things like unlimited data and free phone offers. So the state is getting $88,000 from the settlement. It goes into a pot called State Settlement Cash Funds. That money is managed by the AG. Hilgers' office says those dollars will go to attorneys' fees and costs. And happening today, efforts to put a hot topic on the November ballot will officially begin. Support Our Schools Nebraska will hold an event outside the state capitol building, launching a campaign to challenge the new school choice bill, LB 1402, which replaced the original legislation. Following last year's successful petition drive on the same hot topic, the group is once again collecting signatures to allow voters to decide whether public funds should be used for private school scholarships. And a new farm bill proposal could be making its way by the end of the month. The proposed $1.5 trillion package is critical for things like SNAP benefits and crop insurance. A tentative date for a markup of a new farm bill was proposed for the end of this month. Lawmakers expect to send that to the House floor by May 23rd to be voted on before heading to the Senate for approval. Several lawmakers spent the day talking with farmers to compare what their priorities are, including animal health, better internet, and affordable food. If passed, that bill would be in effect for the next 5 years. And the IRS says the deadline to claim the more than $1 billion in tax refunds from 2020 is about to expire. 1 week from today is the deadline for people who failed to file their 2020 tax return to become eligible for a refund. The IRS says there's no penalty for failure to file if a refund is due. However, a return claiming a refund must be filed within 3 years of its due date for a refund to be allowed. And college graduation season is ramping up, and a recent study indicates it might be getting a little harder to land a job. According to the National Association of Colleges and Employers, it's taking longer for graduates to find a job, from 5.5 months last year to 6 months this year, and hiring for the class of 2024 is expected to drop by nearly 2%.
Literally every single day is different. We're always reacting to the market, learning about new companies, new industries.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the top 5 occupations with the most projected new jobs through 2032 include some health aides, software developers, restaurant cooks, stockers, and order fillers, as well as registered nurses. And that's all we have for now. Remember to join us weekdays for the Panhandle Roundup, covering the stories in the Panhandle that matter to you. Have a great weekend and happy Mother's Day to all those moms out there.